back to Oblivious Maximus. Thanks for joining us as always, our loyal fans.
Yeah.
Aaron, you're here.
I'm here. We're back in the studio.
We're back
It's
in the
been
studio.
months.
It has been a while. Yeah.
2 months, man.
I've been here.
Yeah. Yeah, you came in while I was in the chalet.
Yeah, that was good. And we chatted to Stu at your house.
Yep.
Some bastard commented on our clip going like, talk to him about living with lions now. It's like, how many times do you want us to get him over?
Every time Australian hardcore band Comeback Kid are here, we got to talk to Stu Ross about different musical projects.
Yeah, what are we, his biographers?
But can't just be happy with listening to him talk. Fuck's sake.
Got to know everything about him.
Yeah.
No, we're getting some of the biggest names in alternative music on and ask him, have you ever choked on anything? That's what we're about. It
was a very funny, as we said in the thing, it's funny now that I'm alive, but I didn't realize, I posted about it on Instagram when it happened.
Yeah.
And I just assumed, well, everyone who follows me on Instagram must know about this now. And then we posted that Instagram reel. And then I played the show in Sydney yesterday and everyone was like, man, are you okay? Who hadn't seen when I'd originally posted about it.
Yeah, well, I think I kind of missed it. I think maybe I had a bunch of work stuff on those couple of days. And then I remember seeing it in our group chat with our friends and then going like, are you all good? So there's that. But
but no, my throat is fine. I'm noticing I'm talking very hoarse at shows though. So looking forward to singing an Aglo set soon and seeing how that goes.
Big stuff.
But
sort of jawbreaker kind of areas could be, one error sounds like this.
Yeah. The post yakitori.
This cunt's going to be crooning next. Can't hit those lows.
I mean, it could fix things hopefully. It was thank you to the broader community that watched our Instagram reel and have checked in on my well-being.
Oh, you got to get the word out there about this stuff. I guess this episode will come out after we're recording with Ends in Tragedy.
Yes.
After this. So this episode might
imminently recording.
It might come out after this, but you've just got back from Sydney.
Yep. Played with Phantoms yesterday with Poison the Well in Sydney, which was super fun.
Who does play in Phantoms at this point?
Well, I mean, really it was, the bit that's been running for many years is that I'm effectively a member of the band Phantoms because I've played now every instrument for them at one point in my life. So, and then at Cold Day in Brisbane a few years ago when they played, and I think that was the year Aglo played, and they took promo photos out, and I was just in the promo photo.
Sick. You just got to do merch for it.
Yeah. Well, I did sell a shirt last night, which was a bit of a gag, but actually necessary because Pilks was just watching Poison the Well, left his post, so
he's out of
public call out, Pilks. But I've got a Square reader on my phone too, so
easy as
I just copped some free cash from
invoices in the mail.
Yeah. The show was good. You obviously went to the show here.
Yes. Awesome show. Lot of, I guess a lot of people were a lot of old heads out for this show. But I would say just as many younger people out as well. So it was a good mix of people. And I guess we will have talked about this with Ends of Tragedy, but Ends in Tragedy, sorry. But a lot of people there early.
Yes.
Which was awesome to see.
Yeah. I mean, and Phantoms played first in Sydney. And I mean, the crazy thing, which I will it's not a call out. I've just noticed it happening a lot lately. A lot of people wanted Haywire merch.
Yeah, this was the case in Melbourne as well.
They were dying for that bluey tee. Little piece of advice. If you just wait throughout the show, you can get merch. You don't have to starting a line at doors.
That's big.
That's creating a problem.
Yeah.
And the line was so long for the Haywire merch that it snaked into the venue
Wowee.
to the stage. So like literally some of the people who were right up the front while Phantoms were playing had their backs to us because they were in line. Which the last time I saw that happen was when we went to that Dying Fetus show here. Yes. There was a line from the merch all the way to the stage.
People
and then
that merch.
But then if you went like half an hour into the show, there's no line, and it's not like they're going to run out of 2XLs. Like,
yeah, or do what I did and cut in.
Yeah, see someone you know and say hi to them, and then you're in line.
You're in. You've got to be confident.
But no, if you're busting for merch, I get it. I used to bust for merch. Now I don't care, but...
Well, yeah, and I guess it's a bit of an exclusive, isn't it? You know, it's lining up for the sneakers.
Yeah, I mean, that being said, I did look around the back and they had like 10 boxes of the Bluey shirt, so I don't think anyone was at risk of missing out.
Yeah, I reckon head out to Coburg on Tuesday, get a few of those.
Yeah. But yeah, so it was fun as. Haywire were really good. Covered the Angels. That's sick.
Great cover.
I didn't actually see them play it during the show, but I heard them sound check it.
I hope that's getting a run during sound check.
Yeah, it was sick.
I wonder who well, they seem like they're pretty in the know.
And they're friends with Secret World, so I'm sure
they would have got the tip for that.
I mean, that was a big thing that we did last week when Stu was at my house all week. Like every night we were just like, all right, have you heard this Australian thing? And just really gave YouTube a real workout.
Yeah.
And then I think when we went away for the weekend with a bunch of mates, we then basically collectively with the Canadians was sort of giving them the rundown of like how pub rock is just a genre. Like but Jimmy Barnes is very different to John Farnham, and like the Angels is very different to Darryl Braithwaite, but they're all like somehow fall under the same banner kind of at this point.
Yeah, I was watching a video about this, and I cannot remember the guy's name, but Derek G, I want to say.
And bands that I love are really quite tragic and desperate because Australia is so isolated, and the sounds like alcohol abuse, heroin abuse. It sounds like music that was written in the back of a pub where the carpet smells like beer.
I guess it was about, it's this music that came up and was its own.
Yeah.
In the back of pubs, but because it's Australian, it's hard to reach up wider audiences, particularly in that 70s and 80s period. But then I guess you watch something like the Cosmic Psychos doco.
Yeah.
That was made by Matt Weston. It's like, it did kind of get out there. And
yeah.
I guess it's kind of similar to the New Zealand sort of like Dunedin sound.
Yeah. Well, and even that, like, I mean, there's this crazy story, and again, also butchering someone else's story, but like, that Jimmy Barnes tried out for Van Halen after David Lee Roth got the boot from Van Halen. And
what a world.
Yeah. And he turned it down. Like he got offered the gig and turned it down. So like there is an alternate universe where.
This is like Anthony LaPaglia
truly
trying out for Tony Soprano.
Yeah, yeah. There's an alternate universe where Jimmy Barnes sings Dreams by Van Halen. Picture that. Which would have been sick as fuck for me personally. Love the song anyway.
We try and emulate it. You and me get into the studio. You got this new voice.
Wait, see, these are the things that I'm cool with AI destroying the environment for.
Well, you're on your own there, but
no, I'm not using it.
Nah, we're off it.
We're off it.
Yeah, it's an interesting kind of, I guess, like talking to, like, I guess finding, I'm wearing a Royal Headache shirt and knowing how that kind of reached America, particularly in that 2010s period. It's like interesting to see what from Australia breaks through. And I guess we've talked ad nauseum about speed. And but I guess looking at other genres, it's like interesting what from Australia breaks through. And who's kind of done the groundwork as well.
That band Parcels that we got introduced, or I got introduced to live on air on our oft talked about banned from the internet episode.
Takedown episode, Mike Poopman.
Mike Poopman's app. That band Parcels is like huge in America.
Yeah. The classic, why can't Australia like its own stuff?
Yeah. It's bizarre. Like,
I think we're getting there.
Yeah. I mean,
slowly.
Well,
I mean, I guess I see it in comedy stuff as well. Like, Sam Campbell and Aaron Chen, I guess, had careers, two great comics that had careers in Australia, but it wasn't until, it's like looking at someone like Sam Campbell, it's like, oh, he's like a main, like on TV in the UK. And I suppose there's things around, like there is a population to support it, but I think
for sure
there is also just that.
Why does everyone want to see the same fucking 5 guys in Australia or the same 5 bands or whatever? Like we can't expand.
Well, I think we're better at it as, in Australian culture, in music.
Yeah.
We're getting there in other areas.
Yeah. That Sam Campbell TV show is so funny.
Haven't watched it yet.
You should.
If anyone wants to give me a HBO login, I would love to receive it.
Yeah, it's very good. I had a big lull.
What else are you watching?
What else am I watching? I started watching that Widow's Bay show.
Sick show.
But then I went overseas, so I haven't paid attention since. But then in the intervening weeks, it's become like the favorite show of the internet. So I gotta get back into it.
Great show.
Because I was traveling around a bit, I was just burning through things you can download on Netflix to watch on my phone. And we were talking when I was away that one of my like classic things that I've done many times now is when going to and from America, I'm like, I want to watch. On most Qantas planes now, they have HBO on the plane.
Whoa.
And
they ain't got that on Jetstar.
They ain't got a screen on Jetstar.
They actively stop you from watching things.
But one of my big ones that I've done multiple times is I'll watch all of Band of Brothers on the way over because it's 14 hours long.
Perfect.
And then all of the Pacific on the way back because it's 14 hours long. So I just get really World War II emotional over.
And that's good on a plane. That's what you want. I've never watched them either all the way through.
Really?
Yeah, I got to get on that.
Brother.
This is for no one except you, but Tom Jenkins is in the Pacific
is he?
As a background extra. Yeah. A bunch of it was filmed in Geelong.
Yeah. Well, there's a bit that's filmed at like Flinders Street Station too.
Yeah.
Because I think I lived here when they filmed it. Because I remember them shutting it down. Or maybe they premiered it here because so much of it was filmed here. There's a whole scene that's like meant to take part in the MCG.
Wow.
But I think it's like maybe at Victoria Park or something because that's what it looked like in the 50s. I did see a funny bit this week from that Kick It Forward podcast, which was this is just inane.
This is us just talking about reels we've seen now.
Yeah. But just an old bloke calling in about how he like went through hell to.
Oh, I saw this one. It was awesome. Yeah.
So good. But that seeing that reminded me of the TV show because it's filmed there. No, but yeah, when I was traveling around, I just been going back and watching like these dumbass movies. Watched Demolition Man again the other day.
Great flick.
Some insane language used in that movie that you cannot use anymore. Wesley Snipes just actively doing an impression of a Chinese person at one point, which is
yikes
wild. But funny movie. Otherwise,
that's your favorite bit.
Did that. I got really. I mean, another thing that I like to. Well, we watched all of the Lord of the Rings as well.
You gotta. I did that over Chrissy, and then I went and watched the Hobbit movies, which are not good.
Yeah.
Well, are just made badly comparatively.
Yeah. Duck was like, when we were watching Lord of the Rings, at a few points, she was like, is there this much fighting in it? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 2 big battles is 2 of the movies.
It's sort of a big fight. It's sort of a...
Yeah, the main part of this movie. And then I think at one point she just got up and left. Was like, just call me back in when the fighting's over. And I was like, okay, see you in an hour and a half, I guess.
We watching the extended cuts?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They long as hell.
They are long as hell.
I think it took us like well over a week because we were like watching them in hotels, basically.
Bits and pieces.
While also doing stuff. But yeah, and then I was like, we should watch The Hobbit, but then I couldn't figure out a way to view it over there. Which also very bizarre. New Zealand, get the biggest thing that's associated with your country.
A single channel. On
yeah. Yeah, you can't stream The Hobbit anywhere in New Zealand. You had to pay for it.
You're ashamed.
Yeah, your country has gone to the
not enough
dogs.
landscapes.
Yeah,
not enough helicopter shots.
But yeah, it was a lot of Lord of the Rings content happening. There also, when we went to that Hobbiton, I don't know if I said this when we did the last episode, but on the wall in Hobbiton there was just there was like a map of New Zealand, and it just had where each of the things were filmed, which was cool as hell. Because then Duck and I would just like, every time we drive through somewhere, we would like refer to this map, and we're like, there it is. Oh!
We got to get out.
Yeah. But yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I really enjoyed rewatching those over Chrissy. And lately I've been to the flicks a few times. I've seen the viral movies, Obsession.
I watched Begonia the other day.
Great flick.
That took me ages to watch. That was sick as fuck. I loved that movie. Yeah, I liked it a lot. Watch it on the plane. Best way to watch a movie, I say, is
perfect
on your phone.
Only thing better is off the phone screen onto the. Yeah. I realized I watched a horror movie on the flight, and I was like, oh, a lot of this is cut down.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I think I downloaded it from Netflix though, so it must have been the real one. I wasn't like missing anything.
Well, I've got into trouble with that where I tried to watch Witness on a plane on my laptop, and way more nudity than I thought. And you're like, oh, I'm probably not supposed to watch this. I tried to watch Alien, the newest one, whatever that was called.
Yep.
And it's very violent.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, I probably shouldn't watch this on a flight.
I had the classic on one of the flights. Actually, yeah, it was like my flight up to Sydney the other day. Just the homie next to me, just watching my screen the whole time.
Did you chuck on the subtitles for him?
Yeah, I felt like at one point just being like,
angle over,
give you a better view, mate.
Give him one earbud. Brother, come. You tell me. You tell me if there's anything in the left, and we'll join up.
That was one of the great back of the bus experiences. The Discman, either headphone, listening to a record that had panning, and just being like, I'm only hearing.
You got to have mono on. Lately I've seen a few. I watched Ricochet last night.
Oh yeah, how'd you like that?
Sick, wild performance from John Lithgow. If you haven't seen this movie, it's insane. It's crazy that this movie is not more popular. Denzel Washington, John Lithgow, and that's kind of it. But 1991, insane movie.
Okay,
90s thrillers. I'm big into 90s thrillers at the moment.
So that's my thing with the flights and like watching TV before bed now. For me, is like I'm not engaging with something properly. Like I got to watch something where I'm just sort of like mindlessly looking at it, and that's why like Demolition Man, I was like, yeah, whatever. Like
I had that last night where I was like trying to watch something. I was like pretty tired. Well, got one proper movie in, watched that, which was Ricochet.
Yeah.
And then tried to watch another one, and I was like, I'm not paying attention to this.
Nah.
It's
phone time.
Phone time.
Screen time for me.
Dual viewing time. The world's good. Things are good. But yeah, watching Obsession in a packed cinema was fun.
Yeah, I'm still like too afraid to go to the movies. I mean, I'm only going for things that I'm like desperate to see.
Yeah, I'm going on a Monday.
Yep.
$7 movies at Nova in Melbourne during the day. And if you get snacks from Woolies downstairs, that's a cheap afternoon. But it was fun watching horror movies in a packed cinema is very fun.
Yeah.
And also just nice to watch something in that setting.
Mm-hmm.
And Backrooms, I watched that.
Yep. I want to say that.
Good fun.
I watched Mortal Kombat 2 finally.
I watched this on a sort of nefarious streaming service.
Oh, yeah. Me too. I didn't go see it in the movies.
This is insane chat, but here's what I discovered. I tried to watch it.
Yep.
A friend of ours watched Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah.
Obtained somehow.
Yes.
And I'm like, the picture looks good.
Yep.
Sound no good.
Yep.
And I looked up and what they're doing now. Guys, if you're not into pirated technology, they're doing crazy stuff. Turns out this copy of Mortal Kombat 2, someone's ripped it off the file they send to the cinema.
Fucking hell.
So
There's an inside man.
There's someone in the inside, but I think what they've done is they've got the video from Russia, but then the sound is clearly just recorded in a cinema in America. So it's got the English.
Maybe I watched the same one because the one I had Russian subtitles.
Yeah, and it was like, I would say an action movie, you want good sound, or at least I do.
Yeah.
I'm Sonos pilled.
I in fairness, I watched Mortal Kombat 2 on my iPad sideways after not having slept for 5 days. So I wasn't paying attention to the sound.
Crazy stuff. I was like, man, these guys, they're doing us. They're breaking into cinemas.
Well, I mean, if people didn't behave like animals in there, I would go. But something happened.
And if those streaming services didn't be so goddamn greedy.
Yeah, But I would love to support the art of film, but society can't do it anymore. Society has turned backwards. We've gone to the dogs.
You're off the cinema.
Well, just every time I go, some cunt's on their fucking phone or someone's talking, and I can't abide it. Like,
you cannot.
I will not. I will not abide this foolishness. Like,
I would say the etiquette at Cinema Nova, the times I've been on a Monday, very good.
Yeah. Well, and to be fair, every time I go to like Pentridge on a Sunday when it's just old people, it's great. Northland, don't even bother going. Don't go to a Hoyts anymore.
No,
I'm putting them on blast. The popcorn's $800, and also every kid they don't check tickets anymore, so you can just walk in. So kids are just in there running amok. This is the Unk Pod. This is my grievances.
Get these kids out of the cinema and down to the shows.
Come to local hardcore shows. Stop going to the fucking movies.
Yeah, we need to get your energy out.
Yeah. Get in the pit. Get off your phones.
But yeah. Movies, guys. Check them out.
All right, we're going to let Ends in Tragedy in here soon. We got our live show coming up.
We do.
Probably by the time this is on, it'll be like that week.
Yes, it will be.
Yeah.
We got our live shows happening.
Yeah.
Me on the Friday, us on the Saturday.
Yep, in Perth. At, where are you doing yours at?
At the Brisbane Hotel.
Yep, I'll be there as well.
In Perth.
I won't be performing. I'll just physically be there.
Come hang.
And then Seasonal Brewing.
Seasonal Brewing the next day.
With Dave Demise and Life Cult.
Come through.
Yeah, it should be fun. We've got to plan everything that we're doing in the next 2 weeks, but we're doing stuff. It'll be much like the last couple times we've done live podcasts, but in Perth.
Come hang.
So if you're in Perth, come hang at it. And then Aglo's playing Cold Night this year in Brisbane.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look up when that is again.
Well, while you do that, I will be in Brisbane a few weeks before that.
Yeah.
On July 3rd, I'm doing my show, Shelter in the Age of Loneliness.
Nice.
Come through to that.
July 18, Saturday, July 18 at the Outpost. Fucking heaps of bands playing this thing. Bloodmouth, Descent, Slow Cut, Ritual Disorder, Cerebral Erosion, Roy Impact, Shroud, and me, Aglo. We're probably going to play the Alice in Chains cover.
Probably.
Yeah, well, I talked about it with Lee and Marcus last night who are playing, so just got to teach Matt how to play an Alice in Chains song real quick, but
piece of piss.
He'll get that done. Matt, if you're listening to this, start learning.
You got homework. Don't sit down after the pod. You got work to do.
Get that guitar out. Yeah, but and then same. And when we're in Perth, we'll have copies of that Aglo Territory record because it'll be out in the world. I mean,
we'll have some shirts.
We'll have shirts. They're in the car. We'll have other stuff too. We'll do some giveaways and stuff. I'm very excited that we're doing a live podcast at a brewery, by the way. I mean,
oh yeah, me not as much, but
you not as much, but me. When this was suggested to me by Kyle, I was like, sounds awesome, man. Lock me in.
And a big shout out to Kyle for helping us with this too.
Yeah. Kyle just organizing everything really. So thanks for that, mate. All right. Well, catch her in Perth or on the internet.
Or in Brisbane. Come say good day.
Yeah, or at shows in Melbourne. We're always there.
We're around.
And yesterday, shout out, didn't catch his name. Not yesterday, literally this morning. When I walked out of my hotel in Sydney, a guy came up to me and said he liked the podcast. So thank you, man on the street, who said that to me. So thanks.
They're coming up.
Yep. I'm getting Rockignised in Surry Hills. All right. See you soon, Ben.
See you soon, Aaron.
Bye.
Bye.